Happy Fancy Friday! I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Today's not Friday. Today is actually Saturday. I was on a little small vacation, 2 days, 1 night, and yesterday, Friday, I was at the water park, and then I was on the road in the car. And it's a little hard to do Fancy Friday in the car or at the water park, especially when I'm just wearing a bathing suit. So, today is a day late, and I apologize, but it's kind of like not sorry. I needed that break, and we talk about self-care all the time, right? So, I needed that time. So, I am sorry, Daddy. I know you probably were looking forward to it, and I am sorry that you had to wait a day, but I needed that little break. All right, so it is time for Fancy Friday. And you can call it Fancy Saturday if you want to. I don't care, but we're going to call it Fancy Friday, okay? All right, so if you are new here, Fancy Friday is just a day that I picked to wear fancy clothes because most of the time I find I don't really wear them, but I love them. I love fancy clothes, but a lot of times there just isn't a place or a time to wear them. Especially I think, summertime, you're wearing your shorts, you're wearing your tank tops, you're wearing your bathing suits. A lot of times it can be hard, especially if you don't go a lot of places. If you're one of those people that goes a lot of places, then you'll find a lot of places and time to wear them. But I started this in 2020 because, we were on lockdown and I missed my fancy clothes and I realized I didn't have to miss them, right? So, but this isn't just about clothes, okay? It's about everything. It's about the things that you have that you don't use because you think it's not the right time or you need to wait for gas or whatever. We all do it. We all do it. You got candles sitting in your cabinet, never ever lit up because they're for fancy times or they're too beautiful to use, and you just open up the top and you smell them and you're like, oh, those smell so good. But it's just a Tuesday. I don't need to light candles today, but they're so beautiful when they're lit. You can light them, you can put them in the bathroom, turn the lights off, smell the scent, see the candles flickering. Isn't it beautiful? Or maybe it's your china. You haven't used it in gosh knows when. You haven't had guests in a while and, you don't want to ruin it. You don't want to use it up. You don't want to break it. So it sitting in a box, not using. Gosh, you love that china. It's so gorgeous and it makes you feel so fancy when you use it. But I'm so sorry. But it's been way too long since you used it, right? Maybe it's tablecloths. Maybe it's the fancy towels in your bathroom that you only put in there for guests. It really doesn't matter what it is. We all have something that we save for other people that we don't use. Okay? And that's what this is about. So my Fancy Friday is to encourage you to get out and use those things that you love, but you haven't been using. And if you don't love them, get rid of them. Okay? If you're not using them and you don't love them, get rid of them. Okay? Now there are things that we use that we don't necessarily love, but we're using them. You don't need to get rid of that stuff. I don't believe that if you don't love it, to get rid of it, because there's just some things that we just don't necessarily love, but we use them and we like them. So, but if you love them and you're not using them, use them. If things are not using and you don't like them, get rid of them. Simple as that. Okay. All right. So, I have another dress to show you. This is from Mother's Day. My kids have exquisite taste, and they all have different types of taste, so you never know what I'm going to get from my kids, but they are so good at getting me beautiful clothes. So this is a dress that my oldest daughter got me. And when I see it, I think spring. It's just a beautiful spring dress. Okay, so you can see it here. It's pretty simple style. When I saw it, I didn't realize it's a stretchy material. I don't know if, it's knit or what. It's not the fabric that I thought it was when I first saw it. But that's okay, because I really like this. I am in love with dragonflies, so I thought I would just wear a simple little dragonfly necklace to go with the dress. All right, so let me turn this around so you can see my dress. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. So it is gathered right here, just a little bit under the bust, not quite at the waist, just a little bit above the waist. I like that where it's gathered. I guess this is called a midi dress because it hits me about mid-calf. I like this length a lot. I really do. And like I said, it's stretchy. It does have this underneath. And it's really nice for a nice, cool day. Maybe not a really hot day. I don't know. I haven't tried it on a really hot day. I'll have to let you know. But I bet it's good for that too. But when you see this dress, I think it just screams spring. What do you think? Does it scream spring to you? Say that 10 times fast. Okay. All right. So that is my dress. And I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what your most favorite piece of, what your most favorite outfit is. I just want to know. I'd love to hear it. What do you have that you love to wear? And do you wear it very often? Do you keep it in your closet and not wear it very much? I just want to know. Okay? All right. So, one of the things that I've started doing with my Fancy Fridays is I've started doing an affirmation. And I like the I am affirmations because I think they are very strong and we can say I am. This one is not an I am, but I still really like it. I have great ideas and make great contributions. Whoa. Say that again. I have great ideas and make great contributions. You ever feel like the things that you say just aren't that great? And it's like, nobody's going to like that. So I'll just sit here and be quiet. No, you have great things to say. You have great ideas. And you do make great contributions. You just don't know it yet. So keep saying that to yourself. And remember to believe it as well. Okay? Another thing I've started doing is a self-care idea. And I think this one's pretty cool. Watch your favorite childhood movie. I had to think about this. Childhood movie. I can name lots of favorite movies from when my kids were children, but what was a favorite childhood movie when you were a child? I had to think about that. I was like, well, I did like Wizard of Oz when I was a kid. I loved all the Cinderella, Snow White. I had to really think on that. I actually liked Carrie, too. I was a teenager when I saw that. I don't think I'm going to be watching that. After a couple times and I got older, I was like, oh, that's a really gross movie. So tell me in the comments what your favorite movie is, because I want to know. Childhood movie, not your favorite movie, sorry, your favorite childhood movie. What was a movie that you just loved when it came on? Okay, I'd love to just hear some ideas. It could be a Christmas movie, it could be a holiday movie. I know lots of people love Charlie Brown's Christmas, or Halloween or Thanksgiving or whatever. But I'd love to know what your favorite childhood movie was when you were a kid. What did you love to watch? Tell me in your comments. And then watch it this week, okay? With social media being the way it is, you can find just about any movie you want online or at the library or whatever. So tell me what it is. I can't wait to hear it. Okay. And then we're going to go declutter again. Did you declutter your towels? I heard from a couple of people, and I was really amazed to hear how many people declutter their towels regularly. Judy told me that she gets rid of her towels every, I think she said 3 or 4 months, maybe 5 or 6 months. I don't really remember. And she has certain colors they are. And I thought that was really cool. My friend Lisa, her mom always, insisted on, hope I don't get this wrong because I don't have it in front of me, always insisted on having the best towels for yourself. That was like a good start for your day. If I messed it up, I'm sorry, Lisa. But I thought that was really awesome. And I have to tell you, I have towels. Well, I recently got rid of a towel that my daughter had from kindergarten. When they took naps, they had to bring a towel. And I was like, what is this towel from? And my son said, oh, it's from Katrina's kindergarten. I'm like, no way. And this was about a year ago. My daughter is 28 years old. I've gotten rid of most of those old towels, but I still have towels that are old. And so I'm figuring out which ones I want to keep. I'm going through the linen closet and figuring that out. But I'm definitely not as good as Judy is in getting rid of them every couple of months. Yeah. Anyway, so this week is clean out your wallet or your purse, or if there's another bag that you use a lot. I go swimming a lot, so I have a swim bag. And I need to clean that out because obviously with the seasons change, I need different things. I didn't need sunscreen when I swam indoors, and now I do. I need to go through, make sure all of my sunscreen is there and it's not expired. That's really important. Make sure your sunscreen's not expired. And just go through. I keep a lot of receipts in my purse that I don't need, and so that's what's a lot of what's in my purse. I also keep toys in my purse for my granddaughter, Alani, and I try to just kind of go recycle those, go through and, she's played with that a couple times, and let me change them out and put something else in there, because at restaurants I'll bring out toys. Sometimes I forget to have them in my bag. I take them out and then I forget to put them back. So, and if you have a wallet, go through your wallet and just pull out the stuff. Maybe it's dirty. Maybe you just need to pull it out and shake it. I get a lot of crumbs, and I don't know where they come from because I don't usually put food in my purse or my wallet, but I notice a lot of crumbs come. So just refresh your purse. You can even change your purse. That would be awesome, right? I have a lot of different purses. And maybe it's time. It's spring. It's almost summertime. 2 weeks, I think. So anyway, I got ahead of myself. Clean out your wallet or your purse. All right, so I did not do a welcome when I first started, and I usually do because I always have to say hi to my dad. I do this for my dad, and he's having a little rough patch right now with his eyes. So if you pray, say some prayers for my dad. Just think some really good thoughts for my dad because he needs them, and he's like one of my favorite people in the whole world. I love you, Daddy. And Judy and Lisa, they are my biggest fans, and anybody else that happens to watch, I love you. I love that you watch. And and Lindsay, thank you so much. You're so sweet with your comments and that you watch, and I love that. And that's it. And now that I said hi to you all, I'm going to say bye to you all. I know, so weird, right? Anyway, I hope that this weekend is one of the best weekends that you have had ever. And remember, what did we say? I have great ideas and I make great contributions. So let's hear your ideas from this weekend. This weekend that you have. I'd love to hear what ideas you came up with. And I'd love to hear, do you say these things to yourself? I really hope you do, because they really are true. All right. Bye. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.